Hi, I'm Jane from matchesfashion.com and I'm joined by Álvaro, who is in London to help be part of the programme of vacation studio events that we are hosting over the next couple of days. You're down today in our Marylebone store.
I am.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down there?
Well, I have been training the selling staff and been there as well for the clients to understand what Álvaro is about, not only the sandals, but the men's and the women and the bags, because when you don't show all together, I don't think that you get the whole picture.
Yeah, so you're presenting the Spring-Summer 16 collection, is that?
The Spring-Summer 16.
And that's the pieces that we have.
Those are the pieces that we have on the table.
Okay, great. Are these your favourite pieces? Do you want to tell me a little bit about them?
Yes, they are. I mean, this is going. Something very important is that my sandals are all unisex, almost all of them.
Okay.
And this was the style that was started the whole thing, and it was started very easily, and it really defined my style because I am, let's say, kind of minimalist, working on my designs. And I just took one strap. This is a traditional sandal that has two straps doing this triangle. Just took one and fixed the way of the thong so you could walk and you didn't need the other one. And the same styles, I have it for women, and it's exactly the same. And for the women, I just do an embellishment. And every season, I bring something new.
Okay.
And 3 seasons ago, I started with feathers. And people were crazy. I mean, it was a sellout in 2 weeks. And now this season's pink feathers. I'm very lucky because, as you can see, this is all very artisan. And being in Florence, I have everything, all the artisans and tanneries, and everything is around me. So I just take the car or the motorbike and I go there and I just work with them hand by hand. Yesterday morning I was working on the new feathers stuff, and it's so exciting. I mean, I have fun doing it.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. And so that sort of single thong is like a signature, maybe?
It's a signature, and that was the way that I started the whole thing. I was making the things for myself, and somebody saw me wearing them, and they said, "Why don't you start selling them?" And they offered me to make an order. So I started, and from then on, everything went
spiraled.
Yeah.
And what about the other 2 paras as well?
Well,
you got a story behind them?
Yeah, I mean, this is Anna, and this is an ankle strap, three rows ankle strap, and it was born with leather ankle strap the first seasons, and then for this season I added the pom-pom, and what they wanted is, again, something very simple, grosgrain pom-pom thong.
Yeah.
Because we were not getting any results with the foot model, I asked the factory to make one for myself, for me to try to figure out what was going on wrong. So we made one, and I started wearing it, and I love it for men. So I brought it for men. And again, this is one of the best men's sandals now. And wherever I am, if I am Nick and myself, we normally go from now on until September, like almost every weekend, down to some beach in Italy, because we are in Florence as well. So it's very easy for us just to drive down. And if we are in Capri or if we are in Portofino, people will ask me where I bought them because they think that they come from one of the artisans that are making the sandals. And it's quite nice because that is my goal. That is my inspiration comes from there as well. Yeah.
So nice. And as you said, you obviously are based in Florence.
I'm based in Florence and London. I'm one of the lucky people who can do the together.
Do you travel much for inspiration?
I do travel a lot for inspiration, and what we always do is we try to, Christmas for us is always a holiday destination, and we like always to go to a warm place in Christmas. We can get something like 20 days, 15, 20 days in all, so we have enough time to go further to New Zealand or Philippines.
Yeah. And where have you travelled to recently that's kind of been really special, quite memorable?
It's interesting because every spring, summer, the most memorable for me is traveling around Italy.
Okay.
Because I keep discovering something new and new, and I understand how all the people come to Italy as a holiday destination. The Amalfitana coast is a dream. All the Portofino area, the south, Puglia, Sicily, everything is, and there's so many places, the islands. So every year we discover something new that we haven't been there.
Yeah.
And for us it's very easy because we are there.
Yeah. And what do you, apart from your sandals, of course, what else do you like to take on holiday with you?
Well, I am.
Are you a good packer?
I'm a good packer. I'm a good packer. I think I'm a good packer. I carry one of my bags. It's called Álvaro 47 because 47 is the size of the bag, and it's a duffel bag, very simple. And I carry always my Oliver Brown, always my sandals, my iPhone, a couple of books. That's it, I suppose.
That's it. Keep it simple.
But yeah, t-shirts, tons of t-shirts. Yeah.
So you can roll them out nice and small? Or?
Yeah, just t-shirts. I don't wear. What I do. I always carry one cotton jacket, unlined cotton jacket that I learned years ago how to fold it. So you have to put the one sleeve inside the other one, turn it inside out, and fold it. And when I arrive to the hotel wherever I go, I just hang it, and it's perfect, immaculate, and it's beautiful. Even for winter, I just carry that in case I need to go to an event.
That's good. And obviously you wear your own things quite a lot. For your female customer, is there someone in particular you're designing for, or have you got any muses or kind of?
Well, my muses are, I would say it's funny because I was thinking about that yesterday and nothing to do with today. It was people like Christine Turlington. They are the simplicity of the personalities. The personalities they are so rich, but they are so essential. But as well as you can see in my product, there's always a kick of what a friend of mine calls cha-cha-cha, because it brings that excitement to the woman. I mean, I am a man that the most exciting thing that you can see on me are the crocodile version.
Yeah.
But on a woman, I mean, you need something
with a little twist.
With a little twist, yeah. And the nice thing is that all the base of my sandals are very minimalist. So they get all the embellishment very, very well.
Yeah, and it looks like they would kind of age very well. You know, they get even nicer the more and more you wear them.
Exactly. And it's interesting because I like to wear, when I find something in the market, for me like a shirt, a pair of pants, I want to buy that for the next 10 years. Go there and just have like a new fabric or something, but I don't want them to change that stuff. And that is the philosophy of my sandals. I want those sandals to be in the market every year. And it doesn't matter if it's 2016 or 2020, you can wear it.
Yeah, and people that love it can keep coming back to get their favorite. And what about this one? Is there?
This is a double metallic, and it was started with double gold, and it was the first version. Again, is the same thing happened with the feathers. It was pink gold and yellow gold, and it flew away from the stores. And this is the two bronze sandals. And what I just did is to bring the metallics into it. I mean, I wear this in calf myself in summer as well, but you see the version of the metallics working together. It's quite special.
That's really nice, and will look very good with the tan.
Oh, very sexy. Yeah, it's a bikini sandal, actually.
It's like a bikini sandal. And so you've got the sandals and the bags.
I have sandals. I have for men and women. I have the bags for men and women.
Yeah.
And I have belts as well.
Okay.
And the nice things about the belts is it's a very simple strap, again in very simple calf or crocodile, and the buckle is the same buckle that they use in the sandal, that is this ruler buckle, the classic simple, the simplest buckle you can have in the market.
Yeah.
But when you wear it, it's this color, it's like dark rutenio gunmetal. And the good thing is that when you wear it, you don't see the buckle. I mean, people sometimes look twice and say, I mean, there's not a buckle. How do you,
How's it work?
the buckle is there. You can wear it with khakis, with jeans, but you can wear it with a suit. I mean, they're beautiful. You see this beautiful suit tailoring, and then you see this
It's a really
simple,
line.
no stitching, very, very nice.
Beautiful.
The thing is that all the elements are the same. When I make the sandals, the raw edge. When I make the bags or the belts, the raw edge is the Italian craftsmanship that they know how to do things.
Yeah, simplicity is best.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's lovely
Thank
to have you
you.
here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.